Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing today? How is everybody doing? I hope all is well. I hope everybody's getting through it. And I hope everybody's health is. I hope everybody's health is good. Um, I'm over here in South Jersey, doing what I do, and it's starting to become a little bit difficult now sitting in this house and you can't go nowhere. Even if I go to Wawa down the street for a cup of coffee, they got tape lines marked out 6 feet apart to where you got to stand. They are only letting 10 people in, 10 people out. It's just it's really starting to hit home now that I'm really starting to see everything what's going on. A lot of stores are closed, nothing's open now. I am seeing the great big picture. Before, I overlooked a lot of stuff. I was like, it's no big deal, it is what it is. This is something that's just gonna pass, and it is what it is. But it is not. It's becoming very, very difficult for people to get through their daily lives with all this stuff going on. But anyway, having said that, I received a little package in the mail yesterday from Patty Potato Peelers, my buddy Patty. And I reached out to him and I asked him if he had any extra stickers, and surely he obliged, and he got them right out into the mail for me. So I got one there, I put one there, and I put one there, and I put his card right back there. I'm running out of room to put stickers and cards and stuff. You see them all back here. But that's this is where I do my knife stuff at. But I think I got to find a different spot to make better room. Even my wife said it, because I'm actually using her bureau. This is her bureau in her bedroom. So I actually can't do anything downstairs because people are always over, and I can't keep this stuff out with people coming over. You can't keep that on my kitchen counter like that. Um, but anyway, so I do everything up here so where nobody could see anything. So saying that, what else? There was a couple things. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you. I was looking at something. Not that you care. You know how we've been talking about counter sinking our screws to our pocket clips? I want to show you guys something. Now you guys are going to laugh. This is the knife, the nut. These are some of the knives I grew up with. Oh gosh, maybe 20 years ago. This is the Gerber. I forget the name of it. I hate that. But anyway, I used to love this knife, and I used to carry this knife all the time, and still do carry it. I like it because I just saw it in Home Depot not too long ago, and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta have it. It's just like a throwback. And the knife itself, I mean, Gerber and all this other stuff, and we're getting too big for these knives, and it's not a bad knife. I didn't finish putting the choil in it. I started putting that choil in it, and I'm gonna it's sharp as the dickens. I sharpened this thing, and it is tacky sharp. But anyway, I like this knife. I'm not embarrassed to say I like this knife, but what I'm trying to say is this. This knife 20 years ago, look at the clip, how they recessed the screws in that clip 20 years ago. Look at it. Let me try and get better. Look how countersunk that screw is. Do you know how old this knife is? Look at that. Countersunk, right guys? That ain't going to get hung up in your pants, putting it in your pants. And this is an old knife. And look how they did the clip. Deep clip. Look at this. This knife is an oldie. It's got a lock here. You just hit this up to close it. and then you just push it down to lock it. Now it can't open in your pants. But I like this knife. I don't care if it's Gerber, so what? There's nothing wrong with this knife at all. I'm not ashamed to say I like this knife. It's a decent little knife. Look, it's centered, okay? I got two of these knives. I got the littler brother, just the little one. I didn't bring it out. But they were in Home Depot for a 2-pack. It was $13 bucks for this knife, and you also got the mini. Now, how can you beat that? So, I don't know. But most of all, I just wanted to show you how that is recessed. So, and that's 20 years ago. Gerber used to be a good company back in the day, I'm telling you. If you were into the knife game back then, Gerber could make a quality knife. Gerber was a good name, but they just kind of fell off, you know, and I'm telling you. But I saw this knife and I had to have it because it was just a throwback from my childhood, because these are the knives I carried around 20 years ago, and they're still out today, and I like this. I saw this knife, and my wife was like, "Oh my God, you don't need that." I was like, "Yeah, I do. It's a throwback. It's memories." But anyway, I'm a knife guy, so I picked it up, and I've been carrying it, and I like it, and I do like it. So that's that. Anyway, guys, I also wanted to show you again, if I haven't showed you already, these little pocket hunters from Case. They're called the pocket hunters. Guys, I'm telling you, just try one and keep it in your third pocket, or whatever that little pocket is, that little coin pocket. I just wanted to try it. I started out with this one, the yellow Delrin. It's the cheapest one. I think it's $45. And I happen to almost like this one the best. Guys, you have to try and get one of these knives. They are that good. I mean, for your pocket and for your everyday carry, I can't work around this gosh darn. And for you to stick this in your pocket every day, it is a complete gem. Now, I'm on the mission on collecting, I don't want to say all of them, but I'd like to. They have single-bladed ones, and they have double-bladed ones. I happen to like the double-bladed ones. You get more utility out of them. But just check this out. Now, it looks small, don't it? But guys, it is not small. It is not a small knife. You can get, let me show you here. I told you before, I got 3 good fingers on that, and I can cut, and I got nice purchase on it, and I'm telling you, just to put that away and stick that in your pocket. And besides the fact, it's not, I don't want to say cool, it's just elegant. It's just a gentleman little carry piece. And once you buy one of these, you will be hooked. You will be hooked. You will want to buy a bunch of these. I'm telling you, you will want to buy a bunch of these. And I'm equally impressed with this Rough Rider, little canoe, this baby canoe. Now, Case has, they call it a little butterbeam. Case has a little butterbeam. It's the same size as this. And they're nice, man. They're really, really nice. So I think I'm going to try a little butterbeam. So now I'm hooked on these little knives, guys. I don't know why. And last but not least, guys, I am not going to stress over and over. I do not want to wear myself out telling you guys. I have been collecting Kershaw knives for years. For years I've been collecting them. You've seen them. I have a whole collection of them. I just collect Kershaw knives because They are going to be Kershaw's Kershaw. The name is big. You know what I mean? Kershaw, you gotta collect them. You got to. Um, excuse me. But guys, once again, when I got this knife through the mail a few days ago, the lightness, it is super, super light, okay? The action, the pivot, the blade shape, Sinkovich blade shape is just, I'm telling you, it is just butter. I I can't explain enough on how much I really like this knife. I am head over heels over this knife. I'm telling you guys, I got it on my bureau. Every time I walk by, I have to take it and fiddle with it. It fires out. I'm telling you, the action is so impressive on this knife. Ask anybody that purchased this knife. Birdshot, the birds, they have this knife, and watch their video on it. They are super impressed. Everybody that purchased this knife, if you watch the video, see what they say about this knife. This has got to be, it's got to be one of the best ones that Kershaw put out. It's in D2 steel. Look at that pocket clip, how they did the pocket. Guys, it's a great knife for $65. I highly, highly, highly recommend your next purchase, I'm telling you now, get one of these. Get one of these for $65, guys. Just try it. I'm telling you, you will email me. You will text message me saying thank you, thank you, thank you. It is that good. I'm just not saying it. I'm just saying, I mean, it's that good of a knife. It's the lightness of it. It's so nimble in the hand. It's so you could carry this all day and night. You could fall asleep with it in your pocket, no problem. But that's it. So I got some stickers from Slip Joint Guy, and every time I look at that stuff, he's going to remind me of him, because he was such a nice guy, and he really cared about the community and the knife community, and he really gave it a shot, and he really tried helping us. He really, really did. And I just feel bad for the guy, because you could tell when there's a person's genuine. So, all right, guys, listen, stick with me. It's a crazy world out there. We're going to get through all this craziness and madness. It'll be over before we know it. And this is Pete saying, you guys take care out there. Leave me a comment. I need it. I'm stuck in this house, and reading the comments gives me a little boost, gives me a little smile on my face. All right, guys, I will see you guys on the next one. You guys take care of yourselves, and stick with me. Drop me a comment. Thanks, guys. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.